Hi guys, how are you? I know, it's a long time I was not online, but I have been really busy during those latest months, and that's why I could not be very regular in making my videos. But today I made a very short video, it didn't take me too much time, but it's very important for those that are real beginners and that are looking for a very good line quality done with pencil. You know, those sketches that I do, and a lot of people call me, write to me and say, how do you get that line quality, you know? So I made this exercise. I want you to look at it very carefully. And the final result, I have it here. It's something like this, okay? So you can see that there is a shading that is done from here to here, so from dark to light. It's all the line quality is done at 45 degrees, which is very important. And then what is very important to consider in this exercise is the pressure that you apply on paper with the pencil, the shading quality that has to be, of course, very good quality, but also very gradual. So this is very important because that's how I make my sketches and how that line quality flows, because every line in reality has a shading. You will understand how this exercise will help you to develop that type of gradual shading, whether on reflections, whether on the same line. Remember, it's the pressure. How hard you hit your pencil using your arm. You have to feel that thing, you know. The way your pencil is touching the paper, when you trace your line, you will feel it on your arm, your brain, your heart. So all that thing is connected, and you have to manage that. Okay? Enjoy the video. Okay, guys. So here we are. We have just a basic Copic paper, our pencil, which is Faber-Castell Polychromos black. And as you can see, I just start making a very regular, simple rectangle shape, trying to draw very light. So it's very important that you really feel this pressure type between the pencil, the moment your pencil is touching the paper, your arm, your brain, and you realize how you have to manage all that. As you can see, I'm applying a very light pressure going to the right. This is the main angle I'm trying to put all my lines. This is very important. It's about discipline. You know, we are almost at 45 degrees angle, and every time I will go over that type of shading, I will be always following the same angle. So now we go back to left and we start to hit a little bit harder, because the objective is to go from black to white, okay, also very dark on the left and very light to the right. There must be something under my paper, okay, but don't worry, that thing will go away very soon. So let's keep on doing the exercise, and as you can see, I repeat the same movement, the same exercise on a new layer, and as soon as I get to the right, I start pulling back with my pencil, and I do this, of course, it's a question of sensibility. So I know that where I have to pressure a little bit more. As you can see here, I have a little black triangle, darker triangle. It's not good because we want to have always a very gradual shading, dark, light. No interruptions of strange lines or blocks of darker grays or lighter grays, okay? As you can see now, I don't have that triangle anymore. So let's go back, and now I start hitting a little bit darker because I know that in that area, vertically, I must be really dark. Besides, we have that little point there that has to disappear. So in that spot, we will be really dark. So now I'm over 50% of rectangle, and once again, I go lighter. I repeat for a new layers, okay? And as you can see, I start concentrating in the first quarter to make sure that my dark spot, it's well done. You know, it's kind of even. And this is, I know that some people might find this exercise a little bit boring, but believe me, this is teaching us a lot of things. That's the most important thing, that it is teaching us things like be constant, disciplined, be patient, and think of the objective. You want to have a very nice shading, left, right. Search for little spots where you are not even, and go back with your pencil to make sure that you are. So now I'm hitting a little bit stronger. You see, I'm getting that dark spot much more evident, and I'm starting to erase that dark little spot I accidentally made before. So look, now this is my new starting point, and now I have to shade this from dark to light in a way that I will not see that black stripe that now is very visible. So it takes time, but I have to work on it, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Look, I start grabbing that dark more to the right until that vertical dark stripe will not be visible anymore, because will be completely gradually mixed with the whole shading. You see? Look, already now it's getting better. You see? I'm already working on that surface, mixing correctly, and in this moment I'm not hitting very hard. I am just with my pencil working around to make sure that I get that smooth transition between dark and light. You see? Look, it's getting better. Always at 45 degrees angle. You see that shading? So we have to go basically from 100 to 0, no? Left, right. And what we want to do, it's to have a very nice, pressure of our pencil. And we feel that, we decide that, because as long as we keep on doing the exercise, we know how much more pressure we have to apply, or how light it has to be, the pressure of our pencil. And the objective is the shading, okay? That must be very gradual, all right? So this is the exercise. Now, the last thing I do is I clean up the edges, with a nice pencil line, and then the exercise will be finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channels, put your like, which is very important for me, and if you are interested, go and check my ebook on lulu.com, Sketching Cars. Thank you, ciao, grazie.